You guys, get ready with me while I do like a trial run of like my birthday makeup. Basically, my birthday is in a few days and I'm kind of bored. I just got out of the shower and I'm ready to get ready for the day. And thought, well, since my birthday's in a few days, might as well do a trial makeup run. Alright guys, so for skin prep, you're up on my mirror right now, so you can't really see. But I have 4 things to do for skin prep. So first, I have my little Caudalie spray, which I actually need to get more of, and I might get more when I go shopping at Sephora on my birthday. Then I have my Byoma Milky Toner, which I'm running low on literally all my skincare, so that's like my goal is to get at least 2 to 3 good new skincare products on my birthday with all my gift cards. Then the Good Molecules, which I'm also running out of. It's pretty slim. I'm gonna have to cut it open soon. The Lightweight Daily Moisturizer. This thing is so good, but I think they changed the packaging and I think they made it smaller. I don't think it's as fat. I think they made it a lot taller because last time I looked at them, they were pretty tall. Okay, then the last thing I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Glotion in the shade 904, which I think is like the darkest shade that they have. They might have like one more darker shade than this, but I think this might be like the darkest shade. Also guys, I did my birthday nails yesterday and they are so pretty. They're sparkle, teal and pink sparkles. They're so pretty. And the first thing I'm gonna use is this spray, just to start with the hydration. I might need to find some kind of product for like oily skin because I know my forehead gets really, really oily, especially during the summertime. Like I don't know what it is, but it's just very oily in the summertime. Okay, then we're gonna do my moisturizer. And we're actually gonna mix my moisturizer with the bronzing drops. Moisturizer. Okay, yeah, and then we're gonna go with the Lumi Glotion. And I used to just go right on my face, but now I put it on my finger first and then kind of just go in with it because I honestly put way too much. Ooh, okay. Even like that might be way too much. Okay. I have found that whenever I use the Lumi Glotion, there's always a line on my chin because I put too much, so I always have to make sure it's rubbed in. I've gone to gymnastics, I've gone to public multiple times with like my family and friends, and I'll turn my face and be like, what is that? And I'll be like, there's like a line of just brown, just like dark, sparkly brown stuff right here. And I'm like, ugh. And especially like around here and around my eyebrows too. And then I use the Byoma Milky Hydrating Toner. I'm sorry. I always put too much. I feel like I put way too much on my hands. Okay, that was the whole skincare routine. Usually my regular skincare routine is literally moisturizer. And actually the past 2 days I haven't been doing any skincare because I just haven't had it in my room. It's been all at my dad's house. Okay, I think I have everything I want. So first I have my concealer I'm going to use in my concealer brush, my powder and a powder puff. I have this bronzer blush highlighter palette, but highlighter's gone and I'm only going to be using the bronzer. And I have my bronzer brush. I have this Five Below eyebrow gel, these 3 lip liners, this telescopic mascara, this Days lip gloss, and then this Milani highlight. I think that's all I want to use, and I'm just gonna go right in, starting off with my concealer. Actually, we're gonna start with my brows today. I haven't really done brows first in a while. This brow gel is actually really good. It's $3 at Five Below. And what it reminds me of is, obviously, it's giving Rare Beauty packaging, but it honestly reminds me of the e.l.f. e.l.f. has some kind of like compacted like brow freeze, their eyebrow freeze, which I also have. I don't know if I have it with me. Reminds me, the texture and how it looks is definitely giving the e.l.f. brow lift. And it's the Amora Clear Brow and Lash Gel. And I think once I run out of it, I might take the stopper out and just put this in it because I kind of hate dipping because this is the one you have to open it up and you have to dip your spoolie into it. But I don't know. I think I mainly really like this eyebrow gel. It's a very mini size. It's perfect. And then I kind of just brush out my eyebrows. I don't really do anything else with it. Okay, now we're gonna go in with concealer. We're gonna start with my Tower 28 concealer in the shade BU, I think. I don't know kind of what shade I really am. It says it's the letter B and the letter U. BU. But like it's a very bright shade. And I learned actually this morning, I'm going to try this out today, that you shouldn't really blend right under your eye. You should blend kind of away under your eye. I saw a video this morning kind of explaining how it looks better. A brightening under eye looks bad, and it's because you're doing it too close or something. And then I'm going to take the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I got it in the pack, in the set of like 5 blenders. Okay, that was the concealer. I also don't have the best lighting here, so I'll show you after. Okay, after concealer, I think I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm going to use my bronzer, I think, next. I have this powder palette by the Physicans formula, and then I'm going to be so for real with you guys, and this brush that I'm using for my powder bronzer is literally from Dollar Tree, $1.25. It's a very, very soft brush. It's definitely not the fullest brush. It doesn't have as many bristles, and they're not like the thinnest bristles, but they definitely work. Like you can apply your bronzer, blush, whatever you want with it. I think it just kind of was advertised as a powder brush, which obviously this happens every single time whenever I do my bronzer. It always ends up looking like this. I just take a beauty blender and blend it out. Okay, this is just a test of my birthday's in like 2 or 3 days. I don't know. What do you guys count your birthday? So today's the 10th and my birthday's on the 13th. So what do you count? If I'm counting today, I have, what is it? Do I have 3 days or do I have 2 days? Do you count your birthday as one of the days or do you not? I say you don't count it just so that it sounds like it's coming up faster. Plus, it's like your birthday is not one of the days leading up to your birthday, so you have like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like, you know, like leading up to your birthday, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have 5 days until my birthday. Do you count your birthday as one of those days, or do you count all the way up until the day before your birthday? I count up until the day before my birthday. I've always counted my birthday as one of the days until this year. I was kind of like, okay, well, my birthday's not one of them. I don't know. I'm ranting about this for some reason, but like, it's a real thing that I need to know. Like, do you or do you not? Then I'm gonna take a dry beauty blender and I use the bottom and I just kind of dab it around my face a few times and then I'm done. Okay, then we're gonna do my lips. Actually, we're gonna do powder first. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier powder, their mini sleeping powder. Using an e.l.f. powder puff right here. And kind of when I do it, I just take the tip of the beauty blender, coat it in powder, tap it off a little bit so it looks like that. And then wherever I want it. So this is like a brightening one. So I'm just gonna kind of tap it under my eyes, and then once it's like that, I don't know, do I let it bake or do I just blend it in? I don't know. I'll try it 2 different ways. Okay, I'll put more on my eye. So I have 2 eyes. I can try it 2 different ways and see which one turns out better. So this eye I'll let bake. I'm gonna just tap some. See, like I'm so used to tapping it in, I can't just leave it. Because if you let it bake, you have to just kind of swipe it under, like that, and then I just let it bake there. Okay. Then this is what I usually do. I take some powder and I just kind of like tap under my eye until it's all tapped in, like this. And I always like to feel where I put my powder to make sure it worked. And you can feel how smooth it is. And I kind of just use it too to cover up the pores. Okay, so I guess while I do my lips and lashes, I'll let that bake. I don't know how long. I don't know why. I don't know if you're supposed to brush it off or if you're supposed to blend it in. I always just blend it in because I'm like, what's the point? I do my eyelashes. I don't curl them. Sometimes I do if I feel like it, but I feel like that kind of damages my eyelashes. So I go in with the telescopic. Sorry, oh my gosh. Go with the telescopic and I kind of just lightly do it. A lot of people do their mascara up close in their mirror. What I do it with my mirror far away, like this. Because usually you can do it up close and make it the most perfect you like it, but once you take that mirror away from your face and look in your mirror, like your bigger mirror, to actually look at it, every single time, it looks so bad. So I've learned to make it look good the first time, you just have to go right in with your big mirror and do it far away. Like you guys are on my mirror. That'd be like if I was sitting here doing it, which I can see a lot better in this camera, but this is what it looks like. And I'm not curling them. They look a lot more, when I don't curl them, they look a lot more spread out than up, so. Okay, next eye, like that looks absolutely perfect from far away. I want to get closer to my mirror like I really do, but I know I'm just going to mess it up. That often, so I'm just going to try not to look up. But now I'm going to do my lips. I don't think I'm actually using my Morphe one. This is a Morphe lip pencil. These 2 are e.l.f. and I absolutely love these. I'm actually so mad. I cannot, for like me, I cannot find my Espresso Martini lip pencil. I think it's in a bag somewhere, but I have no clue what bag it's in, so I don't know. But these 2, this one's in the shade Cinematic, and then this one's in the shade Dark Cocoa, and they're both from e.l.f., which I think are around $3. I posted a lip combo tutorial on my channel if you want a tutorial on how to do it, but like if you guys want a tutorial, if you see the end result and like, oh my gosh, it looks so good, I want a tutorial, go to my channel. It should be like one of the most recent ones posted. I did a whole tutorial on very in-depth on like how I do it, what I do, what shades and everything, what products, how much they were, like all the exact stuff in my YouTube shorts. Oh my gosh, guys, I just had to delete so many old pictures and stuff because my phone ran out of storage and I need to finish filming this for you guys because it's taking up a lot of storage. Yeah, mainly a bunch of my phone storage now is just me filming videos, my unedited videos, and then most of those that I took too long to film, I just deleted from. Like a pretty cool video I was filming that I decided to delete right now, which I don't even know why because that would have been such a good video, but it's alright. Look at that lip combo. Guys, if you want a tutorial, go to my channel and find it because it is so pretty. And it's very cheap in all drugstore. As long as this is drugstore, so pretty. Okay, I think it's done baking, so we're just gonna take my powder puff. I'm gonna flip it to the other side without powder on it and just blend it in. I don't know, did this do anything different? In my opinion, it looks the same. And it feels the same. It might feel a little more saturated, but it just feels the same. I'm gonna take my Milani highlighter, dip my finger, and do a little tap and a line, just like James Charles does. Okay, that's the finished makeup look, guys. Let me show you in the sunlight. Wait, okay guys, this old man that lives in our neighborhood, he's kind of like I don't know, he's kind of grumpy all the time whenever we try to talk to him. We've lived in this house for literally almost since I've ever been born, but we've had this house for a while and he's always lived here ever since we've had this house. Yeah, my bronzer needs a little bit more work. All right guys, so here's the fit. Do you like it? It's really cute. But yeah, the sunlight makes it look 10 times better, except that now you can actually see the bronzer and it actually looks so bad. I didn't think it looked that bad. Maybe some blush will fix it. Hold on. I'll put some Morphe blush on with my Morphe brush. I have the Morphe liquid blush, cream blush brush. I'm gonna do the middle shade. I'm just gonna kind of dab it on. Does that make it look any better? I feel like it might just need an extra little color to get added on. Tap, 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 tap. Again, this is the trial run because... Okay, it looks a little bit more better. It looks a little better. But yeah, I'm so excited. Stay tuned for my birthday vlog, which will be posted probably a week or 2 after my actual birthday, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna do a whole birthday vlog and I am so excited. Yeah, stay tuned for that and go check out my lip combo tutorial in my YouTube shorts. Bye guys. Mwah.